Hello. So, let me check the chat. Hi, everyone who is here right now. So, I will start. Whoever joins, whoever will write in the chat, I will check it a bit later. So what is going on in the market right now? I will start with Bitcoin. We'll go to 1 hour time frame. So what did we have yesterday? I was sharing it in Chroma quickly. So we saw that the Bitcoin was bouncing really nicely from this 1 hour FVG zone, this 200 EMA, price did nice 3% of the move and came again to this 1 hour FVG 0.75086 Fibonacci. I was writing that this is a very important level, that for Bitcoin it's important to give a breakout if we want to see higher targets like $126,934. It's the next resistance zone according to the Fibonacci levels, yeah, from where it is interesting to short. But once the price came, the price of the Bitcoin came to 0.75 Fibonacci or 123,962, price rejected. We can see that the close was below the 0.75 Fib. As a result, price started to decline and declined right now 2.4%. What is next? What is next? Currently, the price found a support on this low. Yeah, on this low, around $121,000, and this 200 EMA on 1 hour time frame. So what is next? We can simply use Fibs. Yeah, currently we might see the same price action that happened here during this period of the time, like bounce, then correction. So right now the key resistance level on 1 hour time frame is this 0.5 Fibonacci or 122,623. I would be interested to short Bitcoin around this zone with the targets of, let me zoom out. So here we have Fibonacci from this low till this high, and this high, and we can see that very interesting level is around 117,646. Yeah, I will also put 1.61 Fibonacci. So for me it would be interesting to look at these areas, this one, and worst case around $112,000. So every of these levels that highlighted are very important. So either the price will now bounce and give us a bearish reaction from this 1 hour FVG 0.5 Fibonacci. This will be interesting to short. Yeah, I would want to short from this zone. The stop loss just above this high. Yeah, and targets around $17,000 for $115,000, and worst case 100, like 12, $13,000. Yeah, this is what we can get. I will set an alarm for now, and I will look for the short setup from this zone. According to 1 hour, yes, it is downtrending. Let me also check Bitcoin on different time frames. So let me go to 4 hour for now. What do we have on 4 hour time frame? On 4 hour time frame, we see that at this level 112,631 has formed 4 hour FVG as a resistance. RSI flipped below, which means price can easily continue dropping. Something what happened here in September 2025, right, when the price was simply giving like downtrend formation. Also, what do we see on 4 hour time frame? We see that this FIB levels that I highlighted, especially this 10618 Fibonacci, aligns with 4 hour FVG and 200 EMA. So I would say that this is very important level, around $115,000. Worst case, of course, price can drop a bit lower towards this bullish order block and 4 hour FVG support that you can see on a chart. So yeah, on 4 hours the price is also bearish to me. Also we can see that price is giving us higher lows. Yeah, downtrending, it's very obvious. On daily time frame, it has only this daily FVG as a support, but I still stand for the idea that the price could continue dropping towards to this level, so it can drop like 3 to 4% of the move, or maybe deeper, right towards to this 0.75 Fibonacci, something similar what price showed us during this drop August 2025, then September. So we could have something like this before giving another bounce. So here I would want to see also higher low. Yeah, if we will put this line, if we put the line on these lows that were formed on September and August, we can see that this support line also aligns with this daily FVG support 0.86 Fibonacci. So this could be the bottom for Bitcoin. So yeah, Bitcoin doesn't look positive. It's not even ranging like here, so it's not giving this kind of patterns, when it's just in the range. So far it looks like more that it will give some deeper pullback, but let's see. Let me check also 3D. According to the 3D time frame, also the 050618, they align with the 3D time frame FVG support. On a weekly, there's a weekly FVG support. So technically this level is very strong support area. All right, so I would simply either just set alarms and look for confirmations here to long, or I would set several limit orders. Of course, for that, calculate your size of the position. So in case you will be DCA 2-3 times, your position will not be too big, so it will not reach your let's say liquidation level. All right, hello, hi, let's check USD dominance. Yes, I will go to USD dominance right now. Of course, USD dominance gonna pump if the Bitcoin is dumping. So this is what on USD dominance. I would say USDT dominance at the very, very important level. You remember last time I highlighted the 0.5 FIB, yeah, this daily FVG, and price didn't reach the 0.5 and start to reject from here, from these EMAs. What do we have right now? We have US dominance at the very crucial level. Why? Because this is one of the major resistances for the USD dominance, 4.43. In case we will see a daily close, a proper daily close, above this level. So, yeah, so let's make this green. Let's say this is the green candle. Yeah, in this case, expect more of the pump, and next pump will come towards to 4.57, 4.63, then 4.93 levels according to the Fibonacci, which also align with the next FVG resistance zone. So the 0.75086 align with daily FVG, and this 1.41 or 4.93% aligns with this daily FVG. So yeah, it's very important to see today's daily close. This is the first thing. Second thing is USD dominance. The RSI is about to flip this middle, which can bring this bullish momentum. If we will see bullish momentum on the US dominance, which it means that we will see a bearish momentum on crypto market. So yeah, on a daily, so far all depends on a daily close. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, USD dominance very close to the resistance, the 0.5. Like it needs to bounce like 1.84%. What I really like is that RSI almost came to this over to 69 area, so it needs to still pump a bit, yeah, on RSI to reach this top from where it can start reversing. It's very important to see the reaction from the 69 on 4-hour time frame. So far I see that so far on this 4-hour time frame, it looks like it will continue pumping, like it needs to touch this 4-hour Fibonacci and FVG zone, which means that yes, crypto still can dump a bit. According to 1-hour time frame, I would shift very bearish on US dominance only if USDT dominance will retraced all this bullish move on 1 hour, will drop below 4.31. In this case, we can say that okay, the dominance just did a fake pump and it's reversing and it will continue going down. Yeah, but so far I don't know, I don't see it. It's still above certain support zones like FVGs, 200 EMA, and so on. So it can simply consolidate to continue going higher. This is regarding US dominance on this time frames, but let me check also monthly. Monthly for me nothing, like it's not telling me much. Monthly I'm more bearish, I would say. According to this RSI is below dominance below this 50 EMA. Looks like it's more downtrending. 2 weekly, also nothing special. Weekly, I cannot say that I'm bullish or bearish because the dominance already bounced from 4.14 zone, but still it's below the resistance. So yeah, very important to see the reaction from 4.43 area. This is the key area. Worst case, it can like bounce till 4.57, but there should not be a breakout of this 200 EMA on a daily time frame. So let's see like different possibilities, but currently it's very close to the very strong resistance. Let me check. Yeah, so this is regarding the USDT dominance. Ethereum, let me talk about Ethereum a bit. So Ethereum, let me open this chart. Yeah, on Ethereum, it came to a very important level. It's very close to a very important level. According to the FIPS, it's a 0.5 Fibonacci. It's a daily FVG 50 EMA. So this level is very important, and Ethereum should bounce around here. If it will not give us bullish confirmations, then we can expect like more of the downtrend towards to 100 EMA on a daily time frame, or 0.75 Fibonacci, where it also has daily FVG, which is around $4,057, and this can be the next buy zone for Ethereum. It should hold like let me also put this FIPS. Yeah, because worst case, if even this level will be lost, then price can drop much more, which would not be good for the market. Weekly so far looks bearish, to be honest, but I like even on weekly time frames, this 4057 level aligns with weekly FVG support 2026 EMAs. So really, price should hold this level to bounce back. Otherwise, it can drop much more, like towards the $3,000, which would be not positive for the whole crypto market. In this case, expect like a strong drop on altcoins. We'll go to altcoins soon and check what can happen with altcoins. All right, so I would say be more careful this next hours. So according to FIPS, as long as it is on 4-hour time frame, as long as it is above $4,000, it's still positive. It still can pump, even if it will now drop and hold here. It's still a buy opportunity for the uptrending move. But what else can happen? Price can start consolidating here around this 4-hour FVG 050618 Fibonacci, like around $4,200. Yeah, it can be also fine. So my opinion is not that long left for the coins to drop. Ethereum is already at the around support zone. Bitcoin, as I said, I would want to short either from 122,466 and targeting these levels around $118,000, or depending how 1 hour will close. There's another hint, like we see this FIPS 075086. If price will keep giving us lower highs and keep closing below 0.75, like on lower time frames, this can be also a good entry to short with a target of like $118,000 and so on. Where else is, yeah, 118,000 and 115,600, and worst case towards to 113 or $12,000. Okay, so let me put alarms here. So far I'm bearish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, very important. Bitcoin dominance, yes, still strong. Bounce from the 0.5, and currently it's facing this monthly FEG. Monthly FEG is very important. Resistance, it's around 60.26, very important. Okay, so it should reject here. Otherwise, if it will keep pumping till next resistance, which is equal to like almost 5-6%, this will be a disaster for altcoins. Altcoins will drop a lot, and we will go now to alts and check. We will go through some altcoins and we will check where we should look for alts. Okay, let me check the chat first. Okay, nothing in the chat. If you have any questions, you can ask. So let me go to the total. Okay, so here what is going on? So this chart, total 3 versus Bitcoin, is very important chart according to altcoins. Okay, so what is going on? What is today? So yesterday, like last few days, the altcoin versus Bitcoin chart was pretty choppy. You see that it was bouncing between this two EMAs 2026, 3 EMAs 2026, and this 50 EMA. It was giving such a consolidation. Yesterday, the total 3 failed to give a close above this 2026 EMA. You can look at this candle. So it closed below, and it closed below this previous candle. So technically it's showing lower highs. So what we get as a result? We can see this red candle right now, right? Which means that total 3 versus Bitcoin is weak and showing us downtrend on 3D. It also struggled to give a breakout about the 3D FEG. Then weekly. Just a second. So what do we get at the end? At the end we see this correction. Put this FIBs on a weekly time frame. Let me also put them on the monthly. Let me check them on the monthly as well to see if there's any. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? So last month was pretty bearish for the total 3 versus Bitcoin on the monthly time frame. Why? It rejected from 7.78 million market cap. Rejected from this EMAs, Fibonacci levels, all right? So which it struggled to give a breakout above this middle. Even though low time frame was giving some promises, I mean that on daily it was consolidating and showing some strengths, tried to break above the middle, but it failed yesterday. As a result, it's only confirming regarding this bearish, upcoming bearish trend, which means I put now FIBs, yeah, on this chart, and I'm highlighting several levels. First very important level is this 6.68, which also, okay, but it's Yeah, which also will come to this bullish order block on the 3 monthly time frame. The very positive thing about the current situation is that the high time frame, like 3 monthly, closed pretty positive. It bounced from this 3 monthly imbalance, FVG, you can call it however you want, demand zone. It bounced, it gave a nice bullish close. It closed higher than the previous candle, right? So right now we could see a retest before the bullish trend continuation. So that's why we have this Fibonacci levels. So first very important level is the 0.5. In case it will fail to hold, yeah, this level, then it might drop further towards to 0.75 fib or 6.07 million. Anyways, this and these areas for me interesting to long, and it will be equal to the either 7% or 20% of the drop. As I said that before, right now US dominance is coming to a very crucial level, and Bitcoin dominance as well. So according to this, if Bitcoin dominance and US dominance will soon find a resistance, then total 3 should not drop much, should not drop like till this level. Anyways, I'm setting alarms and I will see how it will play out. Okay, so others domination also rejected from this resistance daily below this 200 EMA, couldn't hold 0.5. As a result, it's dumping towards 0.75. So it should drop another like 4 to 5%. Okay, I'm setting alarm here as well. So we see that total 3 others domination just confirms us that the situation is not positive right now and the market looks weak. Yeah, the same here, total 3, highlighting these fibs. We will see how deep will be the pullback. But anyways, whatever happens, like right now the market is downtrending, I would suggest you to focus on strong support zones and accumulate step by step your buy positions, like if you're taking spot or if it's a swing long, but again depending on the coin. Let me check the chat. Okay, no one has any questions. AVAX. So let me show you example on AVAX. So this is the monthly time frame. I think I already explained. Oh my god, what is this? I already explained on one of the last streams. So technically coins look positive on the 3 monthly time frame. So we have this big green candle, something like here, yeah, and all these coins left imbalances or FVGs to fill. Okay, let's highlight it like this. How we identify these levels? We can simply either use fibs. Yeah, so I put fibs here on this bullish move, and I highlighted 0.5. I can put also 0.618, yeah, and 0.75. So which means price either will find a support around 0.50618 Fibonacci support zone, or FVG support zone, imbalance support zone, or it will give a bit deeper correction towards to 0.86, 0.75. This will be the next support zone. Anyways, I'm expecting after taking liquidity here, the price to continue towards to upper targets. Okay, what do we see on a what else do we see on the monthly? On monthly, I realize that the price, the RSI is holding above this middle. Like high time frame, I still see the upcoming bullish trend, and I will show you something else later. What else do we have on AVAX? Let me turn on EMAs. Yeah, if we put EMAs, we see that 0.5 aligns even with 200 EMA on a 3D time frame and on daily time frame, which just tells us that this level is very important to hold. Okay, so this is where the AVAX can bounce. I have here the alarm set, which again means that AVAX can drop from here like 7-10%. Okay, so if you're longing on a low time frame around this zone, I would suggest you to not rush, to wait. Okay, and the same I can show you with other coins. Like, let's check ARIA. So this is the ARIA. Let me show you on the monthly. So this is the ARIA monthly. What we do either, you can use Fibonacci again, or you can use FVGs. What do we see? We see that around between $0.11 and $0.13, it's very important level, right? It's monthly FVG. On a weekly, it aligns with the weekly FVG, which means that this area from here can drop like either 10 to 25%. Anyways, this is the zone where I would want to look for longs. Not right now, because we see that the price has clean downtrend formation. Yeah, on weekly, on 3D, look how much it dropped. Yes, right now here it has like 0.5 fib as a support, and it aligns with 3D FVG. Yeah, but if we look a bit lower, we see that lower around 0.61 Fibonacci, it has this 3D imbalance, like a bullish order block, demand zone. Yeah, so it can drop still like 20-25%. According to the EMAs, it's not showing, but what I noticed on the daily time frame, I noticed this thing. So RSI dropped below. It can now retest this middle and continue downtrending. And what do we see on a daily time frame? We see that it left a lot of FVG as resistance. So price can do something like this. So still we see more bearish power right now. So I would suggest to be careful with longing. Long once the price will reach important strong level. Okay, let me check. Hello Jason, let me check Morpho. Morpho. Interesting. Morpho. On a low time frame, it looks bearish, but let me highlight first important levels. I'm starting always with high time frame. I put fibs on high time frame to highlight for me very strong levels. Then I go to monthly. From 3 monthly, if I'm putting fibs on months, and from monthly I go to weekly. So I'm going to lower time frames, right? And what do we see? We see that this zone 0618075, it's very important. It has monthly FEGS support. Here is bullish order block, yeah. And let me check on the weekly. What do we have on the weekly? On the weekly, we see that the price did a breakdown below 0.5 fib, and right now it is about to face 0.618 Fibonacci support, which also aligns with this weekly FEG. But what I don't like is that RSI is barely holding this middle. So I would say it's really important for the Morpho to show strength from the 0.618 on a lower time frame, like on daily time frame. It should really give a strong bounce. Let's check how it can play out on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, so look, even on daily time frame, RSI rejected from the middle, and now it is downtrending. So RSI can give more drop more towards to this 30 level, because when we see on a chart, whenever the RSI was coming to this 30 area, it was showing the signs of the bottom. So what can happen on the Morpho on a daily time frame? So today, tomorrow, if Morpho will not give really strong pump like this with a bounce about 0.5 Fibonacci 1.83, the same how it did in August 3rd 2025, yeah. If it will not show strength, then Morpho can do this. First possibility, come here, bounce, reject from the nearest FVG, give a close below 1.59. In this case, expect more drop towards to these zones, okay, and it will be equal to like 16% of the move down. This is one possibility. Another possibility, price drops, yeah, shows some deviation, bounces, and then rejects exactly from the 0.5. In this case, price can return back towards to this zone and maybe lower. So right now, according to daily, it is bearish. I would be looking for this zone to long. In another possibilities, price can simply drop today, then bounce tomorrow a bit, and then drop more. This can also possible. But anyways, like first buy zone for me is this 0.618 fib, around $1.59. Next one, I would be looking around this zone, 1.33, $1.32. Yeah, this is very important level to hold. It should give a nice bounce because it aligns with a lot of bullish support zones on different time frame. If we go to more low time frame, let me check. Yeah, I would be simply looking for shorts on this downtrending formation. Like right now it bounced. If it will bounce a bit but still reject from this 1 hour FEG or this EMAs, I would be looking to short. I would be looking to short. Let me just see which level can be interesting to short. Yeah, so I would be looking to short from 1.72 or 1.74. Should give a bearish reaction in my opinion. Something like this. So this is regarding Morpho. I hope it was understandable. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions, anyone? This coin been pumping recently a lot. I don't know what it does. USDT. Yeah, interesting situation in the market. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you next. But let me check the chat again. I want to show you this. So I need to go to 3 monthly time frame because it has a better view. So what do I see right now? If the market will bounce from monthly FVG or 3 monthly FVG demand zone, this levels that I highlighted, let's say approximately this total 3 versus Bitcoin will bounce from 6.39 and it will give a strong pump, then we can expect this kind of price action what we had during January, April and July months 2021. Okay, this is the alt season that happened in the market. Why I think that this can happen? First of all, this price on the monthly time frame, it has bullish divergence. Then not only bullish divergence, but it also bounced from the 3 monthly bullish demand zone, and 3 monthly close was pretty good. Monthly time frame is very close to this middle. It just needs to give this breakout above the middle to continue its uptrend move. Another thing, like always check Bitcoin dominance. After this crazy run, for the first time it gave this red 3 monthly candle close. Yeah, the same what happened in January 2020 or January 2021. As a result, we got this crazy drop, right? This is when Bitcoin dominance was dumping like crazy and altcoins were pumping, and total 3 was pumping. Right now, the only resistance is this 3 monthly FVG, which also aligns with monthly FVG, this 100 EMA on monthly time frame. So it's very important to not give any breakout above this zone or those levels that I highlighted on a lower time frame. Okay, in this case, we might see a rejection and drop till next support on Bitcoin dominance, and in this case support can be this zone, the 3 monthly FVG zone, demand zone, okay, around 43%. And of course such drop will bring us that alt season that everyone is waiting for. Another reason why I'm bullish, Ethereum Bitcoin dominance. Not dominance, Ethereum Bitcoin chart. What do we see here? First of all, on the 3 monthly time frame, chart shows us bullish divergence. Look at this. So lows are higher, but here it shows lower low. Okay, then first strong bullish candle close on the 3 monthly chart, something what happened here in July 2020. Yeah, October it was bearish, and then what happened? Then January 2021, from January 2021, it is 3 monthly candle, we had this crazy pump. How much it pumped? It's almost 300%. Yeah, and this is when Ethereum was going crazy. This is when alts were going crazy. So what do we have here right now? Ethereum Bitcoin has a 3 monthly FVG, right? Support zone. Any retest of this FVG is definitely for buying. My bullish bias will be completely changed only if I will see a complete drop below this FVG, yeah, below $0.023. In this case, I can say, okay, price will drop more towards the next strong support zone, next bullish demand zone or FVG, and it's around $0.13 dollars. Otherwise, so far, I think that we might have something similar what was happening in 2020, end of 2020, beginning of 2021. Okay, another thing that I pay attention to, um, others domination is a bit hard to say anything about it, to be honest. Let's check total 3. Total 3. Honestly, total 3 really reminds me the BNB chart. Let me show you BNB chart. Where is the BNB? Look, something similar, right? Look, once it did a breakout above this 70 level, look how much it pumped. Now look at total 3. Something similar right now. It is facing a resistance. Yeah, it's about to come to the 70 resistance. Give me a breakout. Give me a breakout, and this is how much it can go. Yeah, this is how much it can go to 1.65, 2.33 trillion market cap. Okay, so, and yeah, look at this. Monthly, it's also facing the 70 level, total 3. It's about to give the breakout. On a daily, on monthly time frame, we also see that the candle did a breakout about 0.86. So next target should be 1.41, which means it should bounce like 15%. Yeah, the only thing that is happening right now is this low time frame chop. So even on weekly, I drew this. So any retest of this weekly FVG support, the 0.86075 support zone for me is to buy. I will set alarms. Yeah, once the total 3 will come here, I will be looking for long positions. So yeah, we can see that. Oh, I wanted to show you another thing. I'm sorry. Look at this. Look, October. It doesn't have RSI. Okay, look, October 2020, and then boom, January. Yeah, it was preparing for the breakout, and as a result, it did this crazy pump, 1000%. Can we have something like this? I think we can. Let me look what I wanted to show you. So see, interesting, very interesting. So look at this. Look, where's RSI right now? Yeah, around 69. Here RSI was slowly uptrending. November 2020, it was just below the 69, and look at the price was just ranging, it was choppy. Then boom, November it pumped, and December it showed some bearish sign, like it rejected, and then it started only to pump. Yeah, because it gave this breakout above this middle, not middle, above the 70, and as a result total 3 pumped like crazy. So I'm waiting for this breakout. I will set a lot of alarms, and I will be watching for the breakout on total 3, which means that this can happen anytime soon. Try to not like waste your money there and here. Try to accumulate positions. Try to find strong altcoins. Check like 3 monthly time frame. Try to find this kind of patterns where you see like a strong bullish close on 3 monthly, you know, and on a daily or weekly pay attention if the price is above or below 200 EMA. This is also important. Yeah, so my opinion is that we might have something similar to end of 2020, beginning of 2021 pretty soon. Looking for weakness for sure. Do you mistake how much it's pumped? That's a mistake with how much. Let me check Core AI. I saw somewhere about this coin today. Core AI. So let me check. Oh my god. It pumped a lot. It pumped a lot. Let me check. Honestly, looks like it's losing its momentum. It's losing its momentum. We still have 2 hours for the 6 close. 4 hour. Let me just go through all time frames. Okay, on 1 hour it's still holding pretty strong. As I would say, as long as the price above 4.9799, it is risky to short because it's respecting this 1 hour F, which is respecting 2026 EMAs. And what can we do? We can go to lower time frame, here like 15-minute. Right now it is facing 15-minute resistance as an FVG. What price can do? Let me do this. And also it aligns with 0.5. Need confirmation. So price should close below. In this case it will be more safe to short, otherwise it can come here, take this liquidity and then reject. So prices to look for short: $5.7, like this zone on Fibonacci, or it can do this, do over high, yeah, short squeeze, a long squeeze, and reject. 6.23 can be another interesting level to short. But anyways, either you're shorting from here or here, really just use small size. In case you will see more confirmations, you can like add some margin, because this coin looks so far a bit manipulative. Like we can see how it's dropping fast and recovers fast. Right now it looks like it can give a pump anytime soon. So yeah, it's a bit risky coin. So what can we do is just wait for the confirmations, bearish confirmations around this area. It should like show us lower highs, some retest of this 5.38 zone, and continue dropping. This can be your short setup here. Yeah, so yeah, so far like 15 minutes still didn't close. If it will close above 0.5, then it can go a bit higher. This is the next target. So I would be a bit careful shorting here. But according to 12-hour According to the 12-hour, it looks like it's losing its momentum. So 12-hour will close in 2 hours. Okay, if let's say price will do some overhigh and reject here or reject from this zone, then you can like reshort. Okay, reshort, and in this case price can drop a lot. Actually, it has a lot of FVGs to fill. Like on 12-hour, if this will be the top, it can drop approximately, let me put fibs, till 3.82, $2.79 dollars price level. Okay, which means can drop like 30 to 60%. Yeah, so this is regarding this coin. Sorry. And I don't think it is a mistake, because this is actually an interesting zone to short, because price is already showing bearish signs. Okay, so it is not a mistake, it is actually worth to try, but with strict risk management, very strict, because this coin been manipulated for a long time and it can do like the last squeeze before dropping more. But according to the price action and for this weakness on 12-hour and this price to be like extended and far from this FVGs, EMAs, RSI to oversold, it should correct. Like technically it should start correcting. The question is from which level. Either it will happen from 5.6272 or 6.23. This is the question. So that's why I suggest to short, but with small size, because in case it will pump and you will have to close your position, you will not be in a big loss. Okay, so right now it looks like it is struggling to break this level. So also pay attention to the support levels. Even though it's rejecting right now, if you're shorted, okay, it can bounce from this 5-minute support zones, like 5-minute FVG, 5-minute demand zones, EMA zones, and so on. Okay, so this FVG can stand as a support, but it should not return back to this 0.5 fib level. Okay, so something like that. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So any other questions, anyone? Let me check Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is giving some signs of life. I have the alarm set. I will watch this level. Too short probably. Ethereum very weak. Very weird that Ethereum is super weak according to the Bitcoin. Let's see if it will give this strong bounce from this 4-hour FVG. Very important. Right? So if no one has any questions, then for now, that's all regarding the market situation. Please be careful. If you long, then try to long from the strong levels. Yeah, otherwise market looks a bit not a bit, but bearish right now, and it can drop more if it will not hold here at current support zone area. So please be careful with your altcoins when you're trading. Otherwise, it's all from my side. I will be going through alts high time frame and will share some high time frame setups later, because I already explained you that I expect that we will have this bullish run on altcoins hopefully by the end of this year, like the same patterns what we saw on the end of 2020, beginning of 2021. Alright, so thank you so much everyone for being here, and I will see you around, who is from Discord, and I will who is from CFT. I will see you next Monday. Yeah, next Monday, same time. Thank you everyone.